I just thought of something that happened today on Snapchat.
What?
Okay, so Peyton, her last name is West. So her sister's name is Haley. And I was on Snapchat and I got a request, like an ad request from Haley W. I was like, oh, that's Peyton's sister. So I accepted it. Like, just assuming, I'm like, that's got to be Peyton's sister. And then while we were doing cardio at the gym, we were on the treadmill, and I got a snap from Haley W. I was like, oh, your sister just sent me a snap. She just added me today. So I turned my phone to like, and I clicked on it, and it was one of those, like,
fake accounts?
one of the cam girl, like, just showing your tits and everything. And I was like, I opened it up. I said, oh, shit, this is not your sister. So I fucking went immediately
That's so funny.
and unadded him. And I was like, hey, guess what? That wasn't your sister.
I hate that so much. There's so many times I'll have something like that add me, and I'll click on it, and then it sends me a snap, see it, and it's like, fuck, I fell for it again.
I mean,
Well, like, and that one I was like, oh, I have like 3 mutual friends on it. So it must be like Peyton's sister. I'm like, no, just a couple punk people that I have on Snapchat are just perverts, I guess. I don't know.
wow.
It was like, because I literally turned the phone to her. I was like, look, your sister
That's
sent me
so funny,
And
bro.
at first, Peyton was like, why the fuck is my sister sending you pictures of her tits? And then she was like, oh, and I was like, oh my God. So I
mean-
basically just looked over to my girlfriend like, hey, look, a girl just sent me pictures of her body. I was like, I swear I didn't know. I thought it was your sister. I was bamboozled.
It's so funny
It was
because
a deep fake.
there's no way for you. Also, it's like there's no way for you to look more innocent than like that situation. Like literally showing it to her. Hey, look what your sister just sent me. It's like there's no way for her to think, oh yeah, Cody's out here just texting other girls. Like,
It's like, what the fuck?
like fully just like, hey, look.
Bro, I almost fell off the treadmill.
Oh, so you were like,
Oh, you're.
hey,
Well, okay, so we were walking. Like we don't run.
oh, okay.
Because we usually do cardio like right after lifting.
Yeah.
So like I don't even have enough in my legs to run. But you know, we're at like 3 miles an hour. You know, we're walking at a pretty good pace. And I showed her, I was like, oh my God, and I almost fucking fell and ate shit.
I wish I could have saw that.
It's so funny.
Everyone around us like stared at us. I was like, I unfriended her, and then I just went back to listen to my music. I was like, sorry.
God damn, that's funny.
And she was like, and then like 5 minutes went by, and she like tapped me, and she was like, I thought my sister sent you nudes for a second. I was like, I was just relieved that it wasn't that. I was like,
you almost
why
destroyed
would
the
your-
family in 5
I was
seconds.
like, why would your sister? She's like, she wouldn't, but like, I don't know. Like, it was Haley W, so it kind of like fooled her too. I was like, how did they know? How did they know my fucking girlfriend's sister had like?
Gotta just be random.
I mean, I'm sure it's random, but
'cause-
like, it's a fucking crazy coincidence.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Like, I was like,
that is pretty
ugh.
wild.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
weird. And
anytime-
I think she actually like watches the podcast sometimes, so she might hear this. If so,
No, I mean, she'll laugh.
Haley, awkward, but you know, sorry,
Still funny.
still funny.
That is funny.